Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Today's venture is all about the Crafty Haul. So I have purchased from just a couple small online stores and wanted to share those purchases with you today. Most of it is from White Rose Crafts, but I also have a few things from Topflight, so I'm just going to jump right in. So first of all is this little pack of embellies. They are adorable. I'm going to go ahead and pour them out so we can see the difference. This one is called Mermaid's Dream. Mermaid Dreams. Mermaid Dreams. If I can get it open, we will be in business. Here, I'm going to put it. I'm losing them. Look at those colors. Oh, and they're all over the place. That's my bad, totally. So I will clean those up as I go. But look at the soft pastel-y colors. They're so very pretty. Can you see them? Pinks and purples. There's that yellow. It's kind of a greeny yellow. Maybe a, what is that, celadon or citrine? Yeah, very, very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so that is Mermaid Dream. Oh, they don't want to stay. This one is called Serenity. I'm going to go ahead and put these in my little skull, even though it's red. I think maybe they'll stand out okay. Ooh, they are everywhere. These are static-y. So, just something to know if you decide to get these as well from White Rose Crafts. They were very inexpensive. They'll make a great shaker. I just need to work on that static. So there's a soft green and white, and like a soft yellow or cream in there as well. Try to capture these as I find them. Ooh. Okay, the other two, to be honest, I'm not going to dump them out because the other containers I have are just plates and I don't think they will actually contain. So this one is called Pink Pizzazz, and you can see it's all kinds of shades of pink. Super, super cute, right? I love that. And then this one is called Pink Lemonade. So of course, pinks and yellows and the whites. Very, very sweet. I really like these little bead mixes. I like them a lot. So there's that. And then I had to get myself some more of my clear. This one is Morning Dew. I want the one with glitter too. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I like that a lot. And then guys, she has some distress ink pads for $1. $1, I'm telling you. They're old and I haven't tried to use them yet. I mean, when I say they're old, they're marked 2012. So I don't know what some of my others are called. Like here's Kitsch Flamingo, of course, is going to say it's now. This is 2016 for my picket fence. So I mean, I guess they're probably varying ages, just depending on when the store got them that you bought them from. Anyway, Mowed Lawn, I did not have it before, Peacock Feathers, and Dusty Concord. So I continue to build my distress collection. I'm getting closer. And then, look, I got another oxide spray, the Spice Marmalade. In my head, it's already fall, so I'm working on building up fall things, fall colors, fall images. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, so this cute little die, it just says honey, and that's the font. I thought that font was really sweet. So, and I believe this was on clearance or sale. She had a little sale on Heffy Doodle. So I thought that was cute. And if you can believe it, I don't have any sentiment dies. So those are kind of long, but I like that you can use them for long ones. And then if it's a shorter sentiment, you can say it was Heffy Doodle, right? You could put, well, that's not going to work. Anyway, you could run one side through, scoot the die down, and run it through a second time to get your whole sentiment. Then I got a couple stamp sets, again thinking fall and Halloween and things. I love this kind of damask print. If I have time on this video, I'll go ahead and stamp them up for you. But aren't they gorgeous? You can make like a wallpaper effect. You could do, you could stamp with regular ink and then use the embossing powder that allows you to foil. Then you could foil those. You could obviously heat emboss. You could do resist. Lots of different things you can do with those. And that chair I thought was just gorgeous. That would have made some pretty Mother's Day cards, wouldn't it? And then another one of those kind of borders. It's similar to those, but different. And I love a flourish. Always, always love a flourish. So there's all of those. Let me move these out of the way. All that. This I've had for a while. It's actually a die holder. So I just thought it was really fun. I hadn't, because it's kind of bulky, so I hadn't had it on my desk in a while, but I pulled it out again yesterday. So look at that. Boom. If you're like me and you're always losing your dies, something like this is perfect. So I just thought it was fun. And of course I was influenced by the lovely Allison Haikila when I got that and the skull in belly dish. So yeah, but I've had them for a while. All right, move, move, move. There's that. And then look at All in Create. Again, I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but my style is changing, guys, and I'm okay with it. I love it. The detail in that, it's got the shading, all that line work. So this says follow your heart. Another little floral image or just leaves. From the bottom of my heart with love, and then of course that banner. So very pretty. And of course I got it with Halloween in mind, but it doesn't have to be Halloween. And then guys, look at this stencil. You don't have to know me to know that I'm a stencil girl, but if you do know me, you know that that's no lie. And I just love this. I love that it's kind of grungy, it's kind of scary. I'm looking for a splat box so I can spray it. I thought I had one handy. Oh, I remember. What did I do with it? Sorry. Oh. All right, so here's the box. I did not put anything on it. I'm just going to go ahead and use this. We'll use it two ways. I'll spray through it and then I will stamp with it. Woo, it's going all over my desk. Oh guys, I'm a mess. Alright, so there's the spray through, kind of grungy, and there's the stamp with. Let me see, do I have a towel so that I don't get too much of a mess here? So this is just applying pressure to the stencil so that you essentially are stamping with it to put all that excess ink that was on the stencil now onto the paper, and the towel keeps it from getting all over me. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Can you guys see both effects? This one, to be honest, is almost always my favorite. I love putting things through a stencil, but this effect is my fave. And then you could always go through your stencil with some kind of a gel or a glaze or Muwah drops. So of course this is going to apply between the open images, right? Because I printed or stamped with it. And then you could also do it the other way. Which way did I have it? I had it this way. And then this time the gel will be where the paint is. And I love to use my Muwah drops as a gel, as some type of a stenciling medium. I very seldom use any of my drops as actual drops anymore. So of course this is just down and dirty. This isn't necessarily how I would use it, but that's not bad. I don't hate it. I could definitely use those. Alright, so hang on while I go rinse this off. Okay, and just for the record, I probably could have sprayed that stencil one more time with either some water or some kind of shimmer mist or something, just to reactivate a little bit of paint that was still on there, and I probably could have gotten a third print. But that's pretty cool. Loving that stencil. Loving, loving, loving. All right, so next I got some amazing papers. So with these papers, I thought it would be not only cool to, let me clean up this little oxide spray here. I didn't think it would just be cool to create some type of paper project with them, you know, cards or whatever. But I thought, wouldn't they be cool in frames? Like if you took each one of these and framed it, that would be a fantastic collage, right? For Halloween, or if that's just your style. Like I am in love with this skull. I love the florals on there and the wispies and the stitching. And then of course there's the little like a little bracket to hold things together, and then all of the steampunky gears and whatnot. Look at the beetle, same thing. Look at that floral work. So pretty. Florals up in the ear, and I love, of course, all of the handwriting. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera. I'm all looking. And they all have those amazing details. And look at this. It's like a mechanical hand. Kind of looks like that. Isn't that the coolest? And look at his ears, like a bat ear. And still some of that floral damask work in there. And same with the Ellie. And now the seahorse doesn't have so much. I mean, it's very subtle back in the background. But oh my gosh, aren't they amazing? So this just a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbooking paper. But so many options with this. You could even just use this side. Steampunk News, I mean, this is amazing in and of itself. But this is why I got it. So in terms of frames, you don't need anything fancy. And this is just a project that I did a while ago. But you could even see how you could put several in one frame. Or you could, now this is too big, obviously. You could do 3. You'd have to create your own mat for it, which wouldn't be hard though. But my thinking was just get the right size frame, which is going to be about 4 by 5.5. Is that 4? If you just want the image, 3.5 by 5.5. So there are 3 by 5 frames. You could trim it down some, or you could go up a size and then create your own matting. But I thought that would be really cool. That's just one frame option that I have. This is this antique frame. I know not everybody has that. And I'm trying to get that the wire. That's the wire that I hang it with. But again, you just cut out the rectangle and then create your own mat for it, so that any of that open space is matted. Just in a color, I think it would be pretty if it was in like that kind of tealy greeny blue, or a gold, or a brown, or whatever color you want to pull out of there. Look how cool he is. That would be really nice too. So that's an option. And then I have one more antique-ish frame. So it's oval, but it's still that big 8 by 10 size. But again, whatever you wanted to do with it, you could do multiples in one frame. You just, again, have to create your own mat, or you could turn it, right? Mix and match. Like, oh, that's really cool. The deer and the Ellie together. That's really cool. Yeah, so whatever you wanted to do. And again, it doesn't have to be an ornate frame. Go to Dollar Tree. Get yourself a frame. Alter it. You know, we're creatives. Use that creativity in a different way besides the paper craft. It would be really cool. So there is that. I know I spent a lot of time on that. I'm sorry. And here's some more paper. So I love Vicky Papiano, and she did more than one journal page using this paper. I think she actually used the 12 by 12, but it's just stunning. The detail work, look at her. Look at like all the swirls, and of course the gears. There's a little piece of coral in her hair, some more detail work down here. And then of course that background. I mean, you could just look at one of these forever. And then this one with the blueprints on the boats. Oh my gosh, the gears, the writing. And I'm just gonna do a flip through because I don't want to spend too long. I certainly could It says C and industrial, and there's lots of different words in the background. And of course, if you just wanted this as a trim, you just trim it out. You just cut it out. You fussy cut it out and you use what you need. If you just need that E, if you just need the anchor. Yeah, really cool. Look, it says yes. I like that. With these little kind of things that you would hold something down, like a bracket, essentially, with little rivets in there, little screws. So cool. Oh, and look how these two actually have steam coming out of them. That's fun. Oh, this is like, that's my heart right there. And then this octopus, can you see him? I gotta bring him up a little bit. Wearing his iron lung. Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cool. So cool. And again, a lot of that blueprint work and the mechanics behind the shipbuilding. So pretty. Oh man, I love. Let the sea set you free. That's where I wish I was right now. So nice. Of course, you could use the tags as tags, and you see that it's one side and two sides, so you'd have a whole tag essentially. Even though these are all iron lungs and they're a little bit different, the back sides match completely. So you could make a book out of them. You could put them on a little ringlet. You could use them as additions to a layout, to a card, however you want to use them. I mean, it's just limitless, right? Anybody else into nautical or steampunk or this whole kind of grungy look? Like, I just can't get enough of it right now. And I go through spurts. I like different things at different times, but yeah, I feel like this is kind of where my style is morphing to, evolving. I'm trying not to spend too much time on each page, but like I just want to look. I want to break it down. Look at him. Oh, all the gears and the pipes and things. That part is not necessarily so much my style, but I love the grunginess and the layers. I love all of that. Look at him. He's cool. And then all this wood and the whales. The whale. Oh, the whale replicates the submarine. I'm tracking. I'm picking up what they're putting down. So that's some more of that pipe work with the gears and the clocks. It's just on a bigger scale. And it is, of course, in a different colorway. And look at him. That anglerfish, dude. I mean, come on. Who would do a steampunk anglerfish? That's amazing. I love it. Love it. And of course, any of these could be framed as well, right? I mean, they're just so pretty. Wouldn't he be great in a frame? Let me see. That would be so stinking cool. Well, that would need a different frame, but that's beautiful. And of course, each one of those could be perfect for a layout in a scrapbook. And just put your picture in there, or your journaling. So cool, so cool. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me. And then these are from Topflight stamps. And they're in South Carolina, and they are so fast. They're really close to me. They're so fast. He's kind of steampunky looking too, but he's not really, because there are no gears and things on him. But these are red rubber. All the Quetzal craft that I have purchased from Topflight are all red rubber. They're not necessarily easily mounted because they don't have that cling on the back, but I'm figuring it out. The distance between dreams and reality is called action. I love that sentiment. And so this is how they come. Whoop. And then I cut them out. So see how I trimmed it up real close to the edge? Yeah, that's just because when I first started, all we had was red rubber, but they had a cling on the back, or they were already mounted to a wood stamp. So these are a little bit different with that, but they don't have that. So these are super funky. They're kind of creepy. They're Tim Burton-esque. And then who's the artist that did, now I can't even think of the name of the comic, Mad, the Mad comics. It's kind of, these kind of remind me of Mad. Yeah, so fun, funky, weird, creepy. And again, on red rubber, so I get to cut them out. I could cut them out individually, but I'm going to leave them together. That's like Big Brother, Little Brother, or Dad. That could be Father's Day. And obviously you have to know your audience. And these are creepy too. These are called, I don't know the name of this set. They're monsters, I think. This one's called humanoids, and I think this one's just called monsters. Bondelettes. Is bondelette monster in French? Look at him. I mean, super creepy, right? Yeah, super creepy. But I love them. I love them. All right, and then these are all sentiments, and they're so much fun. Come to the dark side, we have coffee. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? Today is the perfect day to be happy, every day. Chocolate is the answer, no matter the question. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Absolutely 100%. Always be yourself unless you can be Batman. Then always be Batman. Okay, also from Topflight, I ordered these beautiful All in Create stamps. Oh my goodness, this is from Sweet Tracy Davis, or Tracy Evans, I'm sorry. And she is very sweet. She's very creative. I can't wait to use these. Do you see the size of that? I mean, these are enormous, guys. 7.5. 7.5 by, well, it comes all the way out here to 6. Enormous. Enormous. And 7 and, well, almost 7.5 again by 5 1/4, 5.5. Big, big, big. Those are going to be so much fun. And then of course I had to get some more of the little flower-eyed girls. I love them. She has little knobbies in her hair, like antenna from the bees, and she has wings. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And here's the other one. It says choose happy. This one says even strong hearts break, and then choose happy. So stinking cute. Alright, so that's All in Create from Topflight Stamps. And then I placed an order to Honeybee, not Honeybee, what am I saying? I'm all stuck on bees. To the Rabbit Hole. And I picked up some of their blender brushes. So I got a set of those. And they always send the cute little thank you card with the little bunny paper clip. And the little freebie. It's this sweet little spring mix. That's really cute. And then the two stamps that I got, some of the caffeinated critters. I've wanted him. He's probably the first one I wanted, but I never got him. And then the buzzed. I think that's hilarious. Crabby before caffeine. Hashtag crabby. They're just the little ones. I mean, it's just what, well, let me pull out my handy ruler. I've been using this a lot lately. Not even 2 inches. Oh, right at 2 inches. Right at 2 inches. Both of them. Cute, cute, cute. Alright guys, so again, I know that they're not all everyone's cup of tea. Totally get that. Totally get that. And I know that I spent too much time on the paper. But tell me what you think. Anything that you want to see me use right away? Anything that you would hate to see me use? On my Stampendous, those are going to be fun. That little honey, that's fun. And then of course all of my little embellies. And these two guys, and my ink pads. Alright, so not a huge haul, but big enough. Definitely big enough. Now I need to get to work. Guys, again, let me know what you think. Anything you'd like to see me use. That kind of thing. And also, I've been doing a lot of collabs and getting approached about collabs. If you're interested in collaborating with me on some type of a project, let me know. I will meet you guys downstairs in the comments, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.